Whew, alright, hello everybody, it's Wednesday, and that means we're going to be digging a little deeper into the Labyrinth of Lost Souls. This, non-canon wizardry game? I don't know what to call it, It's kind of weird. But it is canon, because they actually, licensed the name. It's weird. Anyway. So, let's see, here's our party right now. We had finished basement 1 in the Dungeon of Trials, right? We still had that mission to get 3 dirty daggers from kobolds, so we're going to need to work on that. And we're still not playing with a bishop yet, which, as we've seen, is the source of a great deal of, inefficiency in our explorations. Because now we basically have to pay for all of the stuff that we get, and drops can't be sold for actual money. Anyway, back to the Dungeons of Trials. We finished floor 1 last time. We got a pretty complete map. I think it's totally complete. Or almost, actually. We have one more thing to check real quick, right? Which is, I think, over here. We surprised them. Man, look at all those gains. It's really good. So this is open now, and so is this. And this leads to an elevator which lets us get to the floors 1 through 5. We're not going to use that right now, because what we're going to aim for is... Yeah, we've seen that message already. What we're going to aim for is this... Oh, they're making us fight some dudes. That's okay. Yeah, we explored a little bit of the second floor last time, but not the whole thing. So down we go. Taking the stairs. Yeah, so we don't know that much so far. This is still closed, so we're going to have to find a switch for that. I guess that where we can start is... You see that area up in the north? Maybe we can head over there real quick and see if there's anything up there that would interrupt our exploration. So far, no significant damage to us. Oh, some imps. These are new, I think. Low damage, but good chance to hit. Decent number of hit points, too. There we go. Cleric levels. New spells. Mage levels. Lots of stats. Actually, spells. So we're just finishing up level 2, it looks like. Yeah, which is okay. Ah, good old creeping coins. Back in the original Wizardry, creeping coins were a really good source of experience. And they would have a breath attack, but it would do 0 damage most of the time. I think that the way breath damage used to be calculated was as like a percentage of like hit points that the enemy had, which sounds weird, but works pretty well. In the sense that you can kind of weaken enemies and their breath gets less powerful as well. Makes for some interesting strategies. Okay, so nobody noticed anything, so there's probably no secret doors there. Let's try and exercise on those grave mists. Maybe a level 7 vampire bats, but I think a flame field might take them out. Three out of 4, that's not bad. Purified 3 grave mists. Find a signpost. Trap testing area. Proceed with caution. Well, there's no reason to actually test our luck with that. Hopefully we'll have a levitation spell. Wait, we don't have it already, do we? We do have levitation. Alright. So we get a slightly different sound, which is nice because it lets you know that your levitation is still working. There are things that can make it so your levitation doesn't work anymore. But if we look at this, see we're standing on a spot that has like a yellow hatch on the map. If we stepped here, it would actually do damage. But we're smart enough to levitate over it. I guess his strength is maxed out at 20? If that's what that means. Is he wearing something that reduces his agility? Yeah, the longsword does. How strange. I like the idea that that orc was standing there as we made camp and was just like tapping his foot. Alright. We've got some one-way doors. Oh, and additional one-way doors. Interesting. So this gets us to somewhere that we've already kind of been. Find a signpost. Trap testing area. Proceed with caution. But again, we're levitating. Now we don't see any traps in this area. But if we move in here, this is where it's very important to have that map. Because check out the map. You can see that there's like a little yellow line on the walls. And that means that if you bump the walls, you're going to take damage. Oh, we found a control switch. Oh, there's even a turn area here too, see? And that turn area can point you north into another sparky wall. Not the best for your health. It's funny, the Dungeon of Trials is kind of a tutorial dungeon, but it's actually pretty decently long. I think 10 floors. It's a little less tricky than the main dungeon and, well, a lot more forgiving as well. Here's our path to the third basement. Here's a door that apparently I walked right by without realizing it was there. You know, we're probably going to have to go back to the first floor and fight for a bit, because we're not finding any kobolds here. We're going to need more of those dirty daggers. At least one more. Oh, they can call companions. Nice little trick there. Okay, so Grapel Hail only hits one creature. It's usually pretty clear about what hits whom, right? But here it just says the enemy, as opposed to Flame Field, which does mention, I think, the word a group. More of them. Oh, you see that? Gained a skill. That's gonna be cool. Let's check that out in the next fight. Oh, look, I stepped on a trap, but because I was levitating, I'm safe. Okay. So focus is the skill that fighters get. And then once they focus, they can trick attack. Which is basically three attacks all in one turn. This door is locked. Let's pick that lock. Picked. Another control switch. Alright, so we'll flip that. I think the downside of focus is that the chance to hit is a little lower. Oh, did we get teleported? We got teleported. Cute. Very cute game. Well, we'll take it again. Yeah, Wizardry still has its kid gloves on for us, which I will appreciate. Oh, a one-way... Oh, we found a one-way door there. That's a little unfortunate. What we'll do is we'll head back up to the surface. to get our magic points back. And we'll hang out on level 1 until we get one more Dirty Dagger, which shouldn't take too long. We do want to finish that mission. It's really good when you're dealing with, like, large numbers of weak enemies. Alright. To the item shop. Let's do some appraising. Tonic. Okay, there's a vulnerary. You might recognize that word if you've ever played Fire Emblem. There's our third Dirty Dagger, too. Alright. A scroll, an unknown scroll, an unknown plate. That plate is probably a leather vest, which means we don't need it right now. So let's head over to the guild. Because we should be able to go to the quest board and complete this mission. Go to the counter. Defeat the monsters. Yes. Hunted some of the pests down, did you? I'll admit you've got potential. The deepest levels unearthed. A recent excavation opened a new entrance into Shiin's dungeon. It leads to a completely different area in the labyrinth, but by the sound of things, it's a lot worse down there too. A nightmare even. The kingdom's keeping anyone without guild permission. Here's an entry permit. It's a quest item that doesn't take up any space in their inventory. Some adventurers who waited for permission have posted quests. Do them a favor and see what they want. So we've unlocked some more stuff. So there's these deep levels. If you go to dungeon entrance, the deep levels are there. We are not prepared for the deep levels. I'll just say that straight out. So right now those are the only mats allowed. Shoes, leather vest, longsword, short sword +6, dagger +1. Can we improve on that? Two-handed weaponry. Yeah, we really can't afford anything. we might be able to afford some shields. Iron Shield's really good, actually. I'd say it's a little out of our price range. We can get a couple of bucklers. Hats are weak against creatures, for some reason. Well, we'll put that off for the moment. So that should give our front line a little bit more defensive capabilities, which is always nice. Okay, so there's the description that says 3 dirty daggers. Should we take the stolen medicine quest? Maybe we should. Let's see what we have here. Accept. Request from the item shop. He's looking for something. Head to the shop and ask Iron Hand about the job. Easy enough. Shipment of tonics. Dungeon of Trials. Band of Orcs. Find 5 tonics. 400 gold. Oh, wait, how many do we have? 3, 4, 5. Can we just give these to him? Yes. Dang right it isn't much. Okay, so it's important to note that the item on the right is the one that we give up. So, like, trading a buckler for a hat doesn't sound particularly good. But trading a priest robe for power boots might be good. Well, we'll see if we get any of that loot later on. Let's go finish off the second floor basement. Did she do 4 attacks? Well, is there a... Hold on. Status. Trick attack. By focusing solely on the mechanics of their own body, the warrior can release a devastating 3-hit attack within a single breath. Okay. Well, I'll be getting skills soon. This is the good versus evil thing. There we go, some levels. Oh, we learned new spells too. Ah, level 3 spells. Thunder Arrow and Darkness Field. And she gets Battle Aura and Cure Paralysis. So Battle Aura is good. And it is like a permanent thing. Unless you hit like an anti-magic zone. Cure Paralysis is handy too. Okay. Let's go clear out the northwest end of this map. More bad guys. And with the size of the teeth on those vampire bats, I wouldn't want to actually get bitten by them at all. Notice that the character portraits are happy when they get a level. Ooh, we got surprised. I guess that clears this area out. They're level 1 imps. Notice that the trick attack doesn't extend to like other groups if you take out a group entirely while you're in the middle of one. So be cautious about that. Alright, let's take care of the southeast corner now. The enemy suddenly attacked and ran away. Wow, talk about lots of encounters, huh? Okay, they didn't try any spells, but they might eventually get around to casting some spells at us. Okay, we need to go north here. And through this door. Oh, you know what? I had better remember to throw up my levitation. Otherwise, we risk taking a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, and finally a treasure chest. Stone toss. Well, we'll try it. Staff dagger. We need to improve Damon's weapon. Good lord. Now, Thunder Arrow, I think, is a single target. Darkness Field envelops a group. I don't think it's going to work well on imps, but we're going to try it anyway. Just for fun. Yeah, look at that. Terrible damage. Try it again on those priests back there. I think those are goblin priests. Darkness should do damage to them. We'll see though. Nope, not much.
今までは耐えてみせる。
Okay, kind of a little like a stable here. I find the burnt remains of a signpost. Oh, there's a trap. Oh, look at that. A wooden chest. Magic drain, that sounds reasonable. A shield and a tool. Ah, look at that. There's the elevator. So we just have one little area to still check. And there it is. Level 2 explored. Alright. That seems like a reasonable point to head back up and get our spell points back. In fact, what we can even do is we can try out the elevator. Dagger -1. Buckler -1. Not good stuff, honestly. The hard staff is good. 10 to 16 damage times 2, short range. Yeah, it doesn't make that much of a difference. We can get rid of those 2 cursed items. Now, of course, by doing that, we don't gain any money. We just gain back the cost of identification. We don't have the... Like, we could buy a mace if we had the money, but we don't have the money for an improved weapon for a priest, so... We may as well actually give her a staff. So there we go for that. Improved staff. Oh, and I already have a hard staff equipped. Bah. Now the question is, can we buy any medium-range weapons for her? The Claymore's medium range, but she can't use it. Yeah. Sling is long range. She could use it if we could afford one, but they're dang expensive. That's it for weaponry for now, so... Alright, let's check out this level 3 quest. Sure. A request from Maria the Innkeeper. Wants to return an item someone left at the inn. It wouldn't be an issue if the customer that left the item was in the city, but it looks like he went into the labyrinth. Okay. Rumors. What is the most frightening thing in the dungeon? Confusing terrain and darkness. Alright. Deliver an item to Chamberlain Klaus. Gratitude of the inn. He left for Shiin's dungeon. Shouldn't have gone very deep. First or second floor? Okay, we've got luggage. Well, I guess let's head into Shiin's dungeon. Catch a glimpse of a distant figure. Translucent woman. Tinged with sorrow. Her disconsolate question evokes an answering feeling of grief that you cannot explain. You don't know why, but you feel obligated to answer her. Existence is no crime. Turns her gaze away once more. She speaks again. Is this the Witch of Itox, Lady Shiin? Ask at the guild. throw out a levitation. And you know what we'll do? Rather than casting the spell Torchlight, we will use a magic torch. So this is what the dungeon looks like properly lit. We can just loop the level here. Oh, did we teleport? No. We looped, but we didn't teleport. It certainly feels like we're looping. Oh no, we did loop again, or something. What did I... Oh, they're one-way doors, that's the trick. Clipping claws. They're level 1 though. You can see that the architecture of Shiin's dungeon is a little bit more confusing than the Dungeon of Trials. We found something. Ah. The path to basement 2. But we've got to finish exploring floor 1 first, I think. That is kind of one of the places where this game departs from the original Wizardry formula, is that damage reduction is a real thing in this game. You can see that Damon is doing, 17-ish damage to normal enemies, but those imps in particular are taking a lot less damage from our hits. If you look at armor, for instance, it has a defense and a dodge. In the original Wizardry games, the only things that weapons did, or armor did, was increase your dodge capability by lowering your armor class. Here's a masked man. I never thought people would come to a place like this. Have you come for the Book of Dreams? I would prefer that you not attack me. Adventurers are such a prickly bunch. My name is Alawi. I am a bored noble indulging my curiosity. I am not an enemy. I am correct that you seek the Book of Dreams. What other reason could you have to be in this place? What is the Book of Dreams? Such ignorance. A very valuable item. If you write a dream in the book, it will be given form and be made real. A wonderful thing. It exists in this very dungeon. The last king was searching for it himself. Now that's a rumor. If he possessed it, it would be a kingdom of dreams, but alas. If you want it, you should try to find it. Me? I am looking for nothing so grand. I take my leave. May we meet once again, should you survive. Smirks and disappears into the darkness. He seems trustworthy. So I've cleared out this area, fully mapped this north-south corridor here, but I can go this way now. Interesting. Maybe I should search for a door rather than just bumping into the wall like an idiot? Okay, so from all four sides, this looks like it's just a block of stone. You'll notice that the maps, at least in the first two levels of the Dungeon of Trials, everything is empty space. There's no spots where you can't walk. And this is important because later on we get a teleport spell, and you can use it to move around the map. But if you teleport into a wall, you're gonna have a bad time. The earlier Wizardry games were kind of like this, or took advantage of this, in that early levels would have fairly open floor plans, but as you went deeper, you would have more restricted movement and more restricted teleportation, and a greater chance of accidentally or just by carelessness teleporting into a wall and wiping the party. That was back in the day when they didn't actually give you a minimap, when it was just like you were at coordinates, X30, X12, Y13 kind of thing. When you would cast the old spell Doomapeak. So that's also just a wall. It's interesting, there's a blank spot here too. You'll also notice that the magic torch lasts a pretty long time. Enemy is cowering in fear. We'll leave them alone. Found an elevator. Whoa, did we get teleported? We did. Check that out. There's a teleporter right there, back to the beginning of the freaking level. What a pain. Oh, and it finally ran out, the light spell, or the magic torch. Interesting. So I guess we need to head back over to this area. Nice treasure chest. Inside was something we don't know what it is. We can't even identify it as like a tool or a weapon. It's just totally unknown. So this looks like the extent of this area for now. So we have to head back to the start of the level again. Oh, fun. So you can hold on to the trick attack if you decide not to unleash it on the exact turn you're thinking of. Oh, he lost a bunch of attributes that time. Stone toss is easy enough to remove. that out. You see that one-way door leading to this dead end area? You gotta be really careful about that kind of stuff in this game. Okay, this gets us back out here. But as you can see, there's some pretty significant areas where there just doesn't appear to be any dungeon. I guess I can take the 2 doors over here. That's weird. 2 doors that... Oh, look, one of them, they have a one-way door in each of them. That's cute. See, he has enough attack power to deal with creeping coins, but not imps. Well, no, I do want to operate the control switch. There we go. Unknown weapon. So there we are again. It looks like we've cleared out most of this area. Oh, what? Huh? Okay, that is new to me. In the original Wizardry, whenever you got quote-unquote friendly or non-hostile enemies, you could fight them or leave them. And leaving them would convert evil people to good occasionally, and fighting them would turn good people to evil occasionally. But neither choice would have an effect on neutrals. We just did something that you couldn't do in original Wizardry, which is convert a neutral character to a good character. Which I'm a little surprised at, actually. Because when I was playing this on PS3, I don't think that was a thing either. And so it's either a bug or like some kind of a problem with the port or something? I don't know. How strange. Oh, imps can throw flame arrows, huh? Did I open this? I opened this. Okay, we need to get over here. How are we doing on inventory space? So far, very good. Only Pharos has his inventory full. Now, am I crazy, or is that it? Like, there's this big area here, but it's got walls all around it. There's this area here. Oh, there's this little spot of 3 here. We'll go check that out. Boop. Another teleporter. Oh, it teleports me to the... Okay, so this warp takes me to the stairs, and this warp takes me to the elevator. But now we've got... It looks like the whole level mapped out. There's a lot of empty space. But it appears to be mostly real. We didn't get any notices from our thief that, like, hey, there's a secret door. So we'll have to try again some other time. Alright, fair enough. Both the doors that needed to be opened have been opened. What we'll do is we'll return to base for the moment. Thankfully, in this game, healing spells are pretty powerful, honestly. You see how it did like 30 HP of healing? A level 1 healing spell? Back in the day, in old Wizardry, Dios was the most basic healing spell, and it would do 1d8 of healing, so 1 to 8 points. 123 experience for the mage and the priest, huh? Well, let's go check out the temple. You have visited our temple often as of late. This is my first time here. I'm sure Avril will bless your diligence and light your path. I also endeavor to be a good disciple. We can ask her about tithing. Cleanse the mortal soul. Good deeds help you grow as a person. And what she really means is that you convert gold to experience. Ooh, bad level. They might need more spell points. I don't know what the gray means for his strength. Man, it sure feels like we're gaining a lot of attributes, but it turns out that we're not. What new spells did we get? Ice Burst and Stunning Blow. Group and Single. And then we got Healing Aura, which is all ally heal, which is pretty nice. Interesting. Gloves, a hat, a dagger, a dirty dagger, so gloves are weak to creature attacks. So is the hat +2. So we'll spread out the weakness, I guess. Or actually, maybe we want to do the opposite, because I don't think it stacks. There's that. Shiin mid. Shiin low. And a Seeker ring, which improves vitality and luck. Okay. We'll give that to Damon because he's a little bit weaker compared to everybody else, hit point wise. Hope it's not cursed. But it seems just good. Shiin low, we can sell one of them. There we go. We'll give the mage all the maps. He's probably the most literate member of the party. Probably want to give him... Oh wait, there's a short sword right there. It's not good against legends or creatures, but... Are we going to fight any legends anytime that soon? The alternative would be this, which reduces agility a little bit. Now Damon will at least do damage. Alright, well, let's save. And we're going to head to the second floor of Shiin's dungeon to finish that quest. We're going to take the stairs as opposed to the teleporter. Best way to get there is this way. Oh, and also utility spells. Something that every good blobber should have a lot of. Here we go. Basement 2. Oh, you see that? There's a move area. So this dungeon's gonna have movement puzzles. Oh, a warp. Back in the old Wizardry games, the only hint that you would get that you were teleported was like a one-frame flash of the area that you were in, and then a flash of the new area, and then the new area would appear. No sound, almost no like visual effect either. You'd have to make sure to pay attention. Oh, it's Klaus. We found him. Goodness, that is my luggage. I was searching for it all over. How could you know? How could you? Okay, fine. Give thanks to Maria for sending it to me, and please accept this. 1,500 gold, and regards. Well, that handles Klaus, I guess. There's our mission completed. Oh, it's glitching out when we... Yeah, it's glitching out when we wrap, basically. You see that? Well, let's pick the lock then. No one, and I mean no one, has recreated the lockpicking slash trap disarming game mini games from Wizardry 6 and 7, and I miss them. They're so good. Stone toss. Oh, we set it off. Oof. We got something new. A giant zombie and some skeletons. Oh wow, it didn't kill the goblin priests. Breath attack. Confusion. We're gonna need that healing aura. Oh, he's confused still. And he's doing lots of damage. He's really confused. That was pretty intense. You can see how things can get real bad real fast with status effects or whatever. boy, more darkness. We'll get to it in a minute. Oh boy. Vorpal bunnies. They're more dangerous than they look. There's the path to basement 3rd floor. There's another teleport. Whoop. Okay, that was not a teleport, it was a spinny zone. Does this get us back to the exit? Yes, it does. Alright, let's clear out of here before we run out of spells. I went the wrong way. Oh, more bunnies. Yeah, he tried to cut off his head. That was bad. Oh, wrong. I'm not by the elevator, I'm by the stairs. That at least makes a little more sense. Dungeon delivery. I see you've made the delivery. Thank you very kindly. The inn's reputation would be in question if we lost a customer's things. We didn't lose it. You just handed it to some strangers and said, go find the dude down in the basement. And we get a little bit of a reward here, too. That is another quest completed. The next one is probably researching the undead, but we'll leave that for some later date. Oh, he has a job for us. If you're looking for mindless labor, why don't you go ask that miserly elf woman? She's not appropriate for the job. Well, then try some other adventurers. Are looking for someone to do mindless work. There's no shortage in this city. But if I wanted someone with a bit of intelligence now... A little bit egotistical, but okay. Are you familiar with the wisdom leaf? You found the tree of wisdom? Only rumors. Eating the leaves of the legendary tree bestows ultimate knowledge. Where do the rumors say to go? Mid-levels of Shiin's dungeon. A tree deep underground? Well, maybe nobody has looked there for it. Sounds like a bad joke. But I don't go back on my word. The job will get done, eventually. One of those leaves will be fine as a reward. So now we can... Mid-levels of Shiin's dungeon. Shoes plus 5. Ring mail. Okay. Defense 30, 26, 26. Okay, leather vest. Dodge 1, defense 8. Ring mail. Dodge 3, defense 10. No negative effects. And then as for the shoes 5, well, you go from defense 1 to defense 6. Actually, who else can use this? The priest and thief can use it, so they'll keep that. So we'll give this to Mia. That'll be an improvement over the robe. Dodge 1, defense 8 versus Dodge 2, defense 1. Oh, hold on. One more little thing to do. About the witch's ghost. So remember we saw the ghost in the first floor of Shiin's dungeon? You say you saw a sorceress's ghost in the labyrinth. That might be the ghost of Lady Shiin, exiled from her own country and granted asylum by King Daemon V. They were close, almost like real family. No one knows what happened to her. That beauty may become the enemy. Don't let your guard down. As powerful as she is beautiful. No particularly good trades there. Now, one thing before we close out for the night is I'm wondering if anybody is valid for... So she could go samurai. He can't change. She could go bishop. He could go fighter. We'll probably want to convert someone to a samurai and someone to a lord eventually. I don't know, maybe there's no reason not to make her a samurai immediately. She'll lose the ability to use some armor, but nothing that we've gotten so far. But she gets a nice row attack skill, which is kind of fun to use. And she learns some mage spells. Well, let's try it real quick. Change class to samurai. Bam. She's now a samurai. Now we need to re-equip her. Oh, she can't use ring mail. Fighter and Lord only. Wow, really? That's actually a little surprising. But there, she's now equipped again. You see that she lost most about half of her hit points. She's back down at level 1. So we'll have to level her back up and get her skill unlocked sooner or later. But it won't take very long. Actually, I'm a little curious. So she can use plate mail but not ring mail. It's very strange. She can use a breastplate too. There's black attire for 580,000 gold. Can't be used by good characters though. She can use iron helms and stuff. I don't know, it's weird. Equipment rules in this game are a little bit funky, but that's alright. Alright, well, let's call it for tonight. Save the game, and we will see you all next time. Okay, so, Friday we'll be playing some MechWarrior 5. Monday we will return to Breath of Fire on the Super Nintendo, and then we'll be back to some of the more of this on Wednesday. So, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and if any of that sounds good, feel free to drop on by. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.